Hey guys, welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved on the island. As you can see, we've got some crystals right here, and if you're looking for crystals on the island, this is exactly where to find them. This is pretty much where I go immediately every single game that I start off on the island, because it is so close to all the spawn points right down around the south area. So you can see where I am right now. I'm right about at latitude 65 and longitude 60. Yeah, you can see I'm right on that line. And we're just going to kind of fly up in the air here to take a better look so we can see exactly where we are, kind of in relation to the hole here. So just take a peek, and if you look down right there, we can see our crystals, and if we look over in that direction, we have our green obelisk just right there, and we also have the south area right over here. You can see Herbivore Island kind of that way. Now, if you run out of crystals over here, or this isn't quite enough for you, because these are smaller crystal deposits, the only other place that you can find them is right over in this area, straight towards the volcano. So, now that we've kind of gone over where to find the crystals, I'm gonna hop down here and grab some of them for myself. So this episode, I think we're gonna do is work on just gathering a couple crystals here. We don't need a lot, and then we're gonna hop on and go on back to our home base. So I'm gonna see you guys back when I get home. Alright guys, so we're just about back home here to our foundation station, and now that we've got a little bit of flight, I do think I want to pick up base and move. So the way I'm going to do that is using the S Plus mod. It's something really cool, part of it, that lets you actually pick up any structure. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is make myself the S Plus gun. Multi-tool rather, and I'm pretty sure it just requires, yep, just a little bit of thatch. So I think I have some thatch in here actually. No thatch, never mind. Alright, let's go just grab some thatch real quick, and we'll make ourselves the gun. Boom. Now the gun is really cool because you can do a lot of different things with it. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is the ability to pick up structures. So you press R, and hold R rather, to get this wheel up, and then you can just go and select structure, and it's automatically going to be on pickup. It has a couple different modes, but the one that we're going to focus on right now is pickup because it's by far the most important. As far as the stuff that I have in here goes, I'm just going to take out the valuables for now. Which includes narco berries and spoiled meat, because we are going to need some narcotics fairly soon. And then the hide and chitin as well is super valuable. Other than that, though, I'm going to... I mean, how much does this stuff weigh? Yeah, I'm just going to grab it all. I might as well. I have a lot of weight. Okay. Next thing's next. Oops. Let's just move all that stuff over there. And we're going to go ahead and pick up, you know what, yep, grab all this stuff, perfect. And now I'm encumbered, that makes sense though. Metal's very heavy. Okay. You know what, one thing I didn't think of is how the heck I was gonna get up there, because my tech parasaur, sorry, never mind. My pterodon definitely doesn't have enough weight to pick me up, but that's okay. So we're going to pick that guy up. We're going to pick that guy up. We're going to pick that guy up. And we're going to go ahead and just do the same thing on all of our foundations here. And we might get kind of, we might get a little bit full on weight here, but that's alright. Yep. We're just going to stick all of our heaviest stuff into here, except for the building materials. We're going to stick all of our heaviest stuff just into here, and we'll leave that there along with the foundations so that we can kind of use that as a storage place. Because we're probably going to use this area to launch our landing, or our raft as well. So we'll just leave one foundation just like that. Should be perfectly fine to keep this stuff as long as we don't get a dinosaur aggroed on us for whatever reason. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go in here and dump enough weight to make sure that I can actually fly on my pterodon up to where I want to be next. So this is going to be the first base move, probably of a couple that we'll do. And the S Plus mod just makes this so much easier. I would 100% recommend it. Super easy to get on both console and PC. So we're a little bit too heavy yet. And let's see how heavy exactly. So based on that, I think what I'm going to do is just drop all of the meat and... will that be enough? Not quite. Alright. So, inventory management. Certainly a part of ARK. Can we fly now? Yes. Just barely, but we can do it. That's alright though. We just barely need to get up here. Alright, awesome. Yeah, so I think I really like this place because we've got a nice little outlook onto Herbivore Island here, and around Herbivore Island is a great place to start off. It's really going to help us kind of get on our feet. So now that we've found the area that we kind of want to be in, you just want to look for a flat area as well. And I can also see that there's a Dillosaur over there on that rock. Might as well just shoot him. Now, the tough part about these guys is they can shoot venom at you, which can get pretty annoying, but it's not that hard to take out. And that guy was pretty low level too, so that was no problem for us. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just drop down all of our foundations, same thing that we did before. Our 14 wood and our 21 stone, and we're just going to go in the same pattern that we did. So we're just going to drop down all of our foundations. And the flatter the area, the better, for sure. But it also doesn't have to be completely flat, which is another thing that's really nice about these S Plus foundations, for sure. Because they're stackable. That's the main reason. They're just stackable, which makes them a lot easier to deal with. You can kind of make up for any areas that need it. So because this would pretty much be in the ground, I don't really want to waste some foundation space there. So what I'm going to do is just, well, that was a mistake. That'll happen sometimes, no worries. All we're going to do is continue going around the edge here. And I think we're actually going to take some time now to build up our base so we have kind of a spot to stay in. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes when we get our little shelter set up. It's not going to be anything too impressive, but it'll be something to keep us out of the weather and prevent dinosaurs from eating us in the middle of the night. Oh, that is beautiful. What a guy. Oh man, if only I had the means to take him out, I totally would love to. You are a beautiful tame. We might have to grab you soon. But for now, we're just going to keep working on getting ourselves set up. Oh, come on. What a bummer, dude. Our tech parasaur just got murdered in cold blood. That's tough. Alright, well, you live and you learn, I guess. He was too young. However, I did see that he got killed by a raptor, but I think the raptor was only level 8, so that's not really going to help us very much. One thing that I did just do is make myself a spyglass, which is super awesome, because the spyglass lets you press right click, or whatever your equivalent is, and find out what level a dinosaur is, just by looking at it. So you no longer have to get up super close, which I'll do just to demonstrate here because the Stegosaurus won't attack us. So you can go right up next to him, and we can see it's a wild female tech Stegosaurus, level 43. But if that was a scary monster, he might attack us before we got too close. So we'll use this to see from afar just what kind of level he is. Now, usually, with the levels, with a difficulty level of 1, you're going to want to go for usually tames at least above level 90 in the wild. That's usually what you try to go for. It's not always possible, but it is like kind of the target, especially for fighting bosses and whatnot. And the reason you want to get higher level ones is because the higher the level, the more points they have distributed into each different stat. And that is extremely important because just think about it, the more stats that there are available, or the more points there are available to distribute into the stats, the more powerful. So we got a compass blueprint in there. That's not really even worth my time to take, unfortunately. So supply loot crate drops vary wildly in value, I will say. And that's one important thing to keep in note. So I'm also going to go ahead and make my next priority here to get cryopods after I get myself kind of set up and established here in the home base. So I said it before, but I'll see you guys again, and when I do, I'll have that home base set up. Alright guys, so we're back, and as you can see, I kind of decided to go for a Viking longhouse style build here. So I really had to clear out quite a bit of the surrounding rocks and vegetation here to grab everything that I needed to build all this stuff. But now we are all set with kind of just a nice little area here. It's going to be safe from dinosaurs, keep us protected from the elements. We have all of our important stuff in here, and it's even probably going to be big enough even if we want to put a forge in here as well. Or an industrial forge, rather. So let's just kind of hop up on our pterodon here and take a look at our hard work today. And we can't get up because we are so heavy. Alright. Still pretty heavy. There we go. Alright. So yeah, you can see we kind of cleared out quite a bit of space around here. I probably will build some sort of dino pen over there as well. You can kind of see we have some ruins over here with another explored note for leveling up quickly. That'll be helpful in the future for sure. And besides that, guys, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and call it there for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know what you think my next move should be. And I will see you in the next one. Tentative plans are to build,